That was awful.
Thanks.
Dad'll be back. Hey! Welcome to Midlife Good Life. I'm Susan, and this is
Ash Money.
with a text. It's about her money. So 2 random thoughts today. I have more than 2, but these are the 2 that stuck with me through the day. 1, the pumpkin spice latte. I'm over it. I'm over it. I mean, listen, I have my own things. I like a good Cadbury egg at Easter. Don't get me wrong.
Candy corn.
I like candy corn, but more than... It seems like we only eat it
Have you
in
ever
October.
had a pumpkin spice latte?
I've never had a pumpkin
Never
spice
had one.
latte. I like pumpkin.
Shouldn't you get to know someone before you judge them?
I don't know. It's just too much. Like, leave the pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks in a cup for people to enjoy this time of year. But does it have to be, like, in Oreos? And then somebody said it was, like, in soaps and shampoos.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Like, I think that's a little overdone. You don't have to agree with that. Probably. We just dropped our 12 subscribers because they all disagreed with me and they all love pumpkin spice lattes. So.
I have no major opinions on that.
You could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
So my second random thought today is that... What was that? And that's what happens when we go in Ashley's car. You knew that was coming?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You made me jump, though.
Why? My jump made
Your
you jump?
jump made me jump.
We're going to replay this, and that's going to go in slow motion.
Buy a bottle for a fee, for dirty water. Bodies floating in the sea, dirty water. Blood flowing from the ground, dirty water. Dirty water.
So back to the serious nature of my second random point is about homeschooling. Because we homeschool.
Who?
We are done now. I'm done homeschooling.
We're done here.
But you were homeschooled. But I think that we set up certain standards to make sure that you would easily manage
Pass
it and
no matter
get in.
what.
Yes, all
Easily pass
A's,
no matter what.
even if you're failing math. Write the A's in the report
Just-
card. We didn't even do work. We didn't even do school. We just...
No. I mean, once Adam filled out the worksheets, I just need to erase my name 3 years later, put in that.
Same worksheet.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all. No. I think we took a little bit of the unschooling out of homeschooling because we did have expectations. Again, part of the homeschooling there is freedom in homeschooling that you can homeschool however you feel like your family's supposed to homeschool. So I make no judgment on you. I just am telling you how we homeschooled. That there were expectations that every morning you would get up in a timely manner by 8:30 and you would be done with all your jobs and your chores and brushing your teeth and be ready to start school at 8:30. That was always our time. Now, granted, most kids have to be at school by 7:30, so that was kind of cushy, but we did have, it wasn't like whenever you get to it at 2 in the afternoon. That was one. The second thing is that you, maybe 3 times ever homeschooled in your pajamas where we were like, yeah, you can just homeschool.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
You didn't do that.
It was to the point that on those 3 days, I did it because I thought, hey, this is what everyone thinks we do. This must be fun. And then I think, it was so unusual for me that I was like, I'm not even comfortable. I'm in my
Right.
pajamas. And now, things have changed. Your girl likes pajamas.
Yeah, but you can't go to school in pajamas now. Which is
People
why we
do
didn't
it.
homeschool in pajamas, because it's like in the real world where people are going, and homeschooling is the real world. I guess I shouldn't say that. But in the world outside of our home,
The
you
public.
don't show up at your job in your pajamas. You don't show up to eat in a restaurant in pajamas. You don't.
They're
You
making
shouldn't.
some fancy pajamas these days, and they making some work clothes very pajama-y.
Not appropriate. Not appropriate. So we tried to keep the standard.
We had expectations.
We
No,
did. This
I'm
week,
just saying.
Ashley came home Friday and told us about some way that we did not prepare her as a homeschooler.
Well, if you see, this is not in a flattering view, but this is how I am sitting right now. This is also how I sit in class. And, basically, this is not this, but I looked around. Like, week, 3 or 4. Like, this was not a quick revelation in my life. I was looking around, and I see that I'm sitting like this. Every other person in my statistics class was sitting like this.
Like they fit into a desk.
Like they fit into a desk with their feet together and their knees under the desk and I'm just like. And so then the next day I go to my psych class and I'm like, yeah, taking notes or whatever, and then I'm looking around and all the people are like, same thing. Every single class I go to, I am sitting like a hooligan.
A hooligan.
A hooligan.
A hooligan. What I found out this week is that
I
we
may
did not
have
properly prepare you.
I may have graduated high school with extra college hours ready to go,
A bunch.
but I never learned how to sit in a desk.
You never learned how to sit in a desk.
Never learned how to sit in a desk.
We know this. We tried. We tried to make things
Every
as
single class I went to after that, I was
socially
just like,
normal to get into school and to fit in and
I was
everything.
not
And
ready.
I did not realize
This
that the
is
part of homeschooling that
parental,
we did not do well
teacheral,
was to
teacheral,
sit at a desk.
schooler load.
I failed.
Yeah.
We are fixing to leave for real because we're going to go get some Greek for dinner because we love Greek food. Go Zeus. And we're going to go get some Greek food. And while we do that,
Zeus.
you... What did I say?
Zeus's.
Zeus's. You go enjoy each other.
Zaz's. Zeus's.
We do. Man, you're not dad. You don't know the lines.
I never, yeah.
It's just our trademark. It's our, like, sign off.
We do.